All right. Welcome, Starship community. Sorry for the little delay there. I do actually want to verify, Matt, are we
Yeah, I'm double checking.
live? Uh, Sorry, I don't know, technical difficulties. Perfect. All right. So, getting started. This is our first uh flat hour together,
Right?
right? That's exciting. That's awesome. For anybody watching that didn't know, Matt just moved to San Diego with him and his family. And some quick updates. We got the office space last week, so we'll be in there November 1st. I'm trying to work with them to see if we can get in there a little bit earlier, but we've got a pretty cool setup here. Um, as for, we've been talking about this podcast and, how we want to shoot it. We looked at the office space and they've got like lots of places where we can shoot it. But after consulting with a couple of people, we kind of decided, the garage feel is what a lot of people kind of like,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, mixed reviews, but I feel like it embodies, where we came from. So I think it's a perfect thing for us.
Yeah, so we are going to be slowly turning this into a legit studio, which is going to be kind of fun for us, not so much my wife, but she's down. She's down. That's her way of contributing to Starship and the Starship community. So look forward to seeing the studio built out, and that'll be pretty cool. Um, Other updates we've got going on. How about the
Uh,
strength of our token?
yeah, I mean, obviously, B&B's going up mixed with the news that we have coming out. So, I mean, I think we're up 20 or 30% in the last like 36 hours.
Yeah, no, we are. We're up over 2,200% in the last 6 weeks or so,
Yeah.
or longer than that. Sorry. Last, I think, 70 days, like close to 70 days.
Yeah.
We're up 2,200%. It's got to be one of the strongest tokens on the planet.
Yeah, I think
Right?
it's top 10 at least or top 20.
Yeah, no, for sure. Where we pulled different metrics from like CoinGecko, they list us really high up there. So if we hit 50,000 volume today, we should be top 10 uh, largest gains in the world in the last 60 days.
Yeah.
Which would that's incredible. So, a lot of that goes to the community, goes to you guys. And so we thank you for your support, for, being true holders. And we're just getting ready for liftoff here.
Yeah.
It's the countdown. Okay, so what other kind of updates do you want to give out here?
I think we should talk about TCG World, the impact that they have on Starship. I mean, obviously, you can see the price impact already, but how are our holders going to benefit from that partnership? Also, we have the launch of that rebase token, Pulsar. Not we, but we just interviewed them last week, so we'll be tracking the results of that. I know they're about to go live. Pre-sale should be live this week. And then we have our NFT game updates. We have, these packs that are going out for sale, and we have Space Station. So we brought Asley on to talk about that.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring Asley in here real short.
Should we talk about the game first?
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about the game. We'll definitely bring Asley in here, but you just listed off a whole ton of stuff that we got to sort of digest, and we can do that throughout. So, but one thing I did want to mention is that last week we introduced Karina and how she was going to be an ongoing guest with the show, and that she was going to be documenting her journey through crypto. So Karina is taking some personal time off. And we look forward to having her come back. So she won't be in these segments, but we are still very much committed to
working with her.
Well, not just to working with her, but for what she was going to do, which is to help educate the crypto users that are new, right? And not even just if you're new. I mean, there are people that have been in crypto for like a year and they still don't fully understand the liquidity pool. And that's totally fine. we're here to help you guys learn exactly how this entire crypto crazy world sort of works. So, if you ever have questions, just feel free to let us know. But we're still going to be delivering educational content. We had a meeting yesterday with Matt, who you guys can't see the other Matt. He's our creative director. He was too scared to be on camera.
Yeah.
But he, we met on Monday, all of us over here, and we created the outline for all of our content on social media for the entire month of October. So this is one of those things from an operational standpoint that we've been really trying to work on.
Yeah.
Which is, being ahead of the game, not trying to create a post that goes out like that day.
And I believe that stuff will be listed on the calendar, or only the events will be listed.
Let's check in with Kerry on that. Kerry has been doing, he's been doing our, how do you say that? The
CoinMarketCal.com. Which, by the way, we have
CoinMarketCal.
We have a press release on CoinMarketCalendar, so you guys can check that out. Front page, 24 hours. I think it's already attracted quite a few buy orders.
Oh, nice. Oh, perfect. Okay. Also, founder cards are still available, so make sure that that you guys, if you haven't gotten them yet, that you get those. They're going to go pretty quick. Also, we're going to do several calls to actions for this, but subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, let's start unpacking like everything that you sort of just talked about there. Do we want to go rebase first?
First, I want to talk to the team, and I got a new shirt, and it has a good message for you guys. It's get to work. But yeah, I think rebase token is a good start.
Okay, so that was last week, right? We had rebase on here. Yep. They're looking very strong. Their community is really starting to get built up. They're waiting to hit a certain threshold before they do the pre-sale. But obviously, if you get the founder's card.
And I talked to Sean. They've made some really interesting partnerships with influencers. And they also made some partnership with some quality moderators who have participated in other rebase tokens. So I think it's going to be a success. There's between 500 and 600 members now in the Telegram. But if you were to watch the amount of engagement, it's astronomical. But one of the deals is if you own the founder's card, you will get early access to the pre-sale. So how it works is you have 50 BNB, 100 BNB hard cap. So if they sell the soft cap to our whitelisters, or they could sell the entire amount, which is I think what would happen there. It would leave everybody out in the community. So you definitely want to own the founder's card.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get early access.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. You were saying something right there, and it made me think when we started this and we're talking about the strength of our token right now. It may not look like it because I think the last I checked, we were at like 23 cents, but we just broke 800 BNB in the liquidity pool, which is the strongest we've ever been. From that standpoint, if BNB were at the same place that it was when we launched the token, we'd be close to 50 cents right now. So we actually are kind of value-wise our all-time high right now.
Yeah, our old all-time high was 600 BNB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it dropped to 200, and now we're back to 8.
Yeah, so dude.
Nice work.
It's great, dude. It's awesome. All right, so we talked about rebase. Let's bring Azel in here. Oh, well, you know what? First, I do want to talk about TCG though.
Yeah, we need to talk about TCG, but also why is the rebase token important for our community? They have a marketplace. They will be integrating our payment solutions into it. So we want to wish them well. We want them to do well.
Absolutely.
What does good for them does good for us. So, and if you don't know, our token and our businesses that are related to it, the profits from these entities, they go towards buybacks on our tokens.
The RIV protocol.
RIV protocol, yes. So if you're just watching this is why it's important. We want to encourage other tokens to do well, especially our partners.
Yeah, and talking about partners, when we introduce a new partner to the community, that sort of, I don't want to say that the community should assume this, but we're making deals that are going to be impactful to the StarShip token price and
ecosystem,
to the whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
So, like for right now, because we are focused on the Visa cards and the payment solutions, a lot of our partners, such as Rebase and such as TCG, and this kind of answers the TCG question. They part of that deal is that they're going to use our payment solutions. The more people they have using our payment solutions, the lower our rates are all going to be, but also the more revenue that comes to us that then purchases the token with the Riv protocol. So we're kind of highlighting this right now because we got a lot of questions about the TCG partnership. We got questions like how does that benefit us? How does that benefit the StarShip community, and why should we support them? And that's why.
And also, if you were to break it down, we have Telegram for our community and we have Discord. TCG, their metaverse, is going to give us another place to gather as a community. And there's special things that we can integrate into that or features, which one of those features is you will be able to play our StarShip game from within their metaverse.
Yeah.
So we will have a StarShip gaming console, which you can put in your house, or you can come to our location and just click a button and our game will pop up, which, by the way, we have the game teaser that we want to show. So.
Okay, well, we're ready for the game?
I don't think, yeah, we're ready. Well, let's bring Asley in.
Yeah, so. All right. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, thank you. I'm fine, thanks.
You look like you look like you're at like the Four Seasons or something. What is that? You at a hotel?
I'm at a hotel here in a town called Stavanger in Norway. It's like the oil capital here.
Oh, cool.
So I'm at work, but I'm always at work, either StarShip or normal work.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's talked about it enough, but how important Asley's role is. He is basically spearheading the game. So if you love the game, then you should definitely love Asley. All the good work that's come out of it is from him, and his leadership experience. He is the CEO of another company with, I think, over 100 employees. So that's pretty important. We have some valuable people on our team. And the results are starting to show. Maybe not enough, but they will soon. So
the results are ridiculous.
The price will reflect it soon. I really think 24 cents is FUD.
No, yeah.
24 cents is FUD.
Well, but look at it this way: like 70 days ago, if you put in $1,000, you'd have 20K right now. You'd have like 23K.
Yeah, exactly.
That is easily one of the strongest projects on the planet right now. So, and a lot of our community is very involved or very much interested in what Asley does. So let's kind of go into the game. Do you want to show the teaser? Should I try to get that up here?
Let's start with the teaser, and then we can talk about the packs and lead into the space stations, which are going to be available when, Asley?
7th of October, we released a pre-sale on them.
Okay. Can people reach out to buy them early, or?
No, they have to wait in line like everyone else.
Okay.
But before you release the game, there is a way to get the first packs. We're doing a huge airdrop now, or giveaways on Twitter and Instagram. We have lots of people in there helping out, so that's a way to secure yourself a pack here.
I love it.
Okay, should we bring this in?
Yeah.
All right, we've got a game teaser for everyone.
If you haven't seen it, check out our social handle on YouTube, which is Deploy StarShip. So you can find our YouTube channel there, and you can check out the teaser.
Should just be.
Got so many tabs open.
It's too many.
Jared's trying to share the teaser, but there's about 50 tabs open.
The tab's also not even there.
Yeah.
17 in Discord too, if you wanna.
So if you go into YouTube on the Deploy StarShip, you will also see the earlier AMAs we have. So There will be a lot of answered questions there if anyone is interested. We talked about the game a lot there.
And you have an AMA on Friday, right? Every Friday?
Yeah, we do a AMA every Friday, released like I think it's 18 UTC, no 6 o'clock PM UTC.
Okay.
All right, so let's check out this the trailer. So we're not having the music play through right now.
I can sing.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So should we talk about the packs? How many modules, is that, if that's what you call them, go into a space station?
Into a starship. Space station and starship are two different things. That you're looking at the starship right now.
Okay.
Inside every one of them, you can put 11 NFTs. You need 11 NFTs to drive them to another planet, which are coming up now. The length of that will be.
How do I get the 11? How do I get the 11 NFTs though?
There's one way to get them. We have this extended pack we sell there. Comes 12 NFTs in, and you're guaranteed 11 different NFTs, and you have one for spare. You can sell or whatever you want. Depends on the rarity on what you get. You're obviously not holding the cheap ones. You can sell them and buy a new pack or whatever you want. And we have the small packs, it's a 5-pack, but you will get 5 different NFTs in it, but it won't guarantee you to have 11 different NFTs if you buy 3 of them. You will have 15 NFTs, but you will still have some NFTs for sale, and maybe you're lucky enough and get one.
I want to put in perspective, because I was looking at the odds on the 5-pack. There's a 0.5% chance of getting a mythic item. And there's 5 items in the 5-pack. So if I were to buy 2,000 of them, I would have a chance to get one per 400, one mythic item per 400 that I purchase. Does that sound about right? And what does that do? I mean, what would that item end up being for sale? If you looked at Atomic Hub, how much would something like that go for? I mean, that sounds very rare to me.
And that's the good question though, because it depends on the market though. But obviously there won't be many of them for sale, so the market will decide the price of it. I think it will go for thousands.
Yeah, that's what I imagine too. I mean, those are going to be in high demand. I can only imagine that.
And Carlos Kinestra from Blizzard has been designing World of Warcraft. He's doing all the designs on the NFTs. Of course, the mythic ones and the space station NFTs. I think the space station NFT. I think he's been working on only that NFT for over 30 hours.
Okay.
So it will be a piece of art when it comes out.
Yeah, and you're talking about Spaceship, right?
No, Spaceship is already out there for. There's a few one minted on Atomic Hub now. We're going to start listing them for sale, and there is the mythic ones. They're not out yet. They're hidden for everyone. So. We will show some designs here when the 7th of October we will release some on 7th of October, so you can see what you're looking at.
Now, we were talking in the community the other day. We wanted to reward people who were holding. Is there a Diamond Hands Starship in the works here?
And what do you think about
that? Starship? That sounds incredible.
It sounds like.
I think they would be rare. I'm guessing probably less than 10 people or so have held from the beginning, from the launch to now, through the ups and the downs. So I mean, that would be very rare. I would love to see something like that, just to acknowledge the holders and to show appreciation for them. So
yeah, we were talking about making a Diamond Hands NFT card, especially for some in the community that's been with us from day one. We know
Yeah.
their names. We've been working with them for a long time now, and
Oh, yeah.
obviously they're the engines in our community.
Yeah. So
So
what benefit, what is the impact of card sales on StarShip token price? I know there's, everybody has different wants why they're here. It's either you just want to play the game, you don't care about the investing side of things, and then we have the investors who, care about. I mean, what is the right relationship there? Obviously, when a pack is sold, how much of that were to go to a buyback on the token?
that is the unique thing here, because the StarShip the game is going to do 30% of the profit that will go back to buybacks on everything we make here.
Okay.
So I'm not the math wizard here. That's why we have Jared on the team. So,
but I imagine with the initial packs that you sell, we could see the liquidity pool increase by 50%, right?
Yeah, we will
It
see.
should be way more than that, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to be modest.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, 50% gain on the liquidity pool right now is only going to be like 250,000.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the card packs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all the spaceships.
Now,
or, space stations.
If we were to sell all the space stations, which is only 100 of them, there's people like Logan Paul who's purchasing $60,000 inanimate rock and $85,000 rock, leaving dinner to go purchase that. You can check out his tweet there. But we're talking about a $60,000 space station that actually generates revenue for you, not just ad revenue, but
you will constantly feel. Yeah, a space station is that is a special NFT. It's what I said. We've been working on that alone on design only for over 30 hours. That Carl has been painting on it, and the NFT will give you a space station inside the game. The space station will be connected to a lot of planets that people need to go with their starship to travel to find hidden gems, the NFT mythics cards, wherever it takes them. And on top of that, one of the planets will hold $50,000. But the income on a space station can be enormous, because every time a starship leaves the space station to explore a planet, 5% of the KNet gas, that is the token that is used in the game, is a stable coin, will be going towards the owner of the space station. And so there will be a community inside the space station. Every day there will be like games, quests going on, so they have to maybe go to another space station and travel to some planets in their galaxy. And inside there will be a chat for everyone, and both global and internal on the space station. So this will be, it'll be like a whole Telegram inside there. And the inside, yeah.
What kind of companies would actually want that?
I mean, that depends on our demographics, right?
Yeah.
So, like, who our users are is very much who the types of companies that would want it.
But not only is this a place for their communities to gather, but it's also a place for them to generate ad revenue and brand recognition, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we have a few companies that we've been talking to. One that is actually going to go with us. We can't announce it yet.
I mean, any token would want it.
Okay.
Right? Because that plays to our demographic.
Yeah.
Right. Any investor, any token, definitely would be interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a token would be great, because a token can firstly go and say they're listing on Starbase wallet, and they can say they have there's place inside the NFT game, and they will actually get revenue from every time they They have some traveling there,
so they would actually
token-
get paid to promote their location within the game.
yeah, and they can use us as their engine to say they can have a game inside their game.
So real quick,
inside their coin.
we have 100 for sale at $60,000. What is the impact of that on StarShip? We know the impact on the actual business, but what is the impact on StarShip and the actual investors? What would happen there?
Well, the investors
30% of 6 million is what? I mean, Jared,
but we're talking about profit, right? So the question is what's the first question we have to figure out is what's the overhead?
It's about, well, the marketing is taken out of that. So
yeah,
you're talking
okay,
about
so
250,000, 300,000 in development plus royalties is extra. So
and plus advertising.
But advertising is taken out of each sale. Is that right, Asley?
Yeah.
I think 20% goes towards marketing every single time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 6 million. 20% is taken out for marketing. So that's gonna be 1.2 million for marketing. And
between 1 and 1.8, well, not 1.8, 1 and 1.5 million would go towards buybacks.
Yeah.
What would the impact of that
yeah,
be?
well, I mean, I can tell you, like, based on that, and I don't just based on those specific numbers, you're looking at 1.44 million to the liquidity pool, which will put us around 2 million in our liquidity pool. That puts us around $10.
Okay.
So
I don't know specifically. I can tell you like the dollar, but I can't find my simulator right now.
So not only have we created something that is, the gamers are obviously going to love, but investors. I mean, we're keeping everyone in mind here. You may not care about the investment side of things, but there is a positive impact on that side also.
Yeah, so holding 100%. Starships and playing the game will be the most profitable of them all.
Yeah. Can I have something? Can you give me something cool? I want my own space station.
Yeah, we do. Do we get our own space station?
I think StarShip has a space station. Yeah.
It should.
StarShip has a space station. Yeah.
Do we have the first, like, when people first log in? How does that work? Do you know yet? If I were to log in from a partner website and go through their station, I mean, I'm automatically assigned to that station. Do you have the dynamics there, or
when you sign in for the first time in the game, you think?
Yeah, like, is there a way for me to log in through my partner site? I think that's a good idea. We should definitely think about that.
Yeah, we will be.
Because if I have a website with 10 to 12 million visitors a month, and I'm not throwing that number out there because it's random. It's because we have a specific partner we're going to be working with that has those numbers. Can their users to log in through their website to play our game?
Yeah, of course.
And if they did that, they would be assigned to that space station, and they would generate revenue that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus all the other players will also go. Of course, they have to travel around to do specific tasks, but they will always have a possibility to come back to the station, and it'll be there like their little community, and there will be lots of work doing there. So.
And those space stations are customized, right?
Yeah, they will be customized to.
There could be a Coca-Cola space station, and users who are more drawn to Coca-Cola products would use that over the Pepsi space station, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we can choose. So.
The only problem is that it's not a problem though, but the space station after that is done on the web, it will always be like that. So
yeah,
we will have some. I think for a token, for example, it will be a huge impact on their own coin.
Yeah. Now Jake asked if the team gets a free pack. Can we answer that question? Do you have anything special lined out for the team?
The team that's been working for us, they will get a free pack, of course. That'll be the least we can do.
Jake,
small one.
I got a special $9 pack for you.
Yeah, that's enough. He's asking.
I think we talked about a special spaceship or something for the team who's worked on this from day one.
Yeah, we
I don't
talked
know.
about it, but I don't think we can do that because it will be depending on how much for the rest of the players. It will be depending on how much dollars worth of Starship you have. We're not going to put us.
We're totally prepared to continue development beyond. So we can add different features. I know there's talks of a movie, and we have connections with Netflix producer in Spain or something. So
Yeah.
So
soon we'll be maybe be on Netflix as cartoons.
Okay, that would be cool. I mean, I know House is working on a storyline here, so I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, House is our project manager in the game, so he's a good man to have. We struggle a bit with understanding. I'm not good at Spanish. He's not good at Norwegian, so we do a lot of like this.
Yeah, you can see House on FUD Hour. It's a little difficult to understand, but we love his enthusiasm.
On the Friday AMA?
Yeah, or Friday. Yeah, not FUD Hour. Yeah. AMA.
He's like this little kid that is working on his little toy.
Yeah.
So what else about the have we not covered about the game?
I think, is there any? I mean, we should really talk more about the giveaways if they want to get in early on those packs. Can we show the graphic on that?
Yeah, where is it at?
It's on our Twitter. I think daily they pin it.
You can put the link on under here too, Jared, for people that is interested in looking at it.
The LinkedIn?
No, link for Twitter giveaway.
Oh yeah. No, I could put that in the description box once we're finished.
Someone asked how high we think Starship can go, and there's a reason why the top holders are accumulating even at these prices. We're not going anywhere, and the game is something that may be a fad right now, but we know the wallet. I know it's not as exciting for people, but wallet and payment solutions, that is going to be a long-term play. And I think that, a year down the road, you guys are going to be really happy that we made that commitment. So
is this the pack?
Yeah. So each day there's a different one. Right now it says 9 days left. October 7th is when they go for sale. But you can see there's common cards, uncommon, mythic is the highest, legendary is second. But these are going to be in high demand, and you can see the art. The art is incredible, and the stickers. What's up with the stickers? Can you tell us about that?
What do you mean? I need to explain it to me in plain English.
In the graphic, it says you get 5 NFTs plus a sticker, and on the 2 different packs, there's a chance of a higher quality sticker. But on the $9 pack, there's only a common sticker. Do you know anything about that?
I'm not sure what is into there. I asked earlier, but I got this long got this long answer. I need to come back on it. But it's probably most likely some NFT kind of thing you can get there.
Okay.
Cool.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Do you want to take a couple questions here?
So a lot of the questions aren't related to the game, but I mean, we can definitely get into that.
Yeah.
The fun ones are always, where do we think the
I don't know if we're allowed to legally say where we think the price is going to go.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
I mean, it's all speculation. Like, we're not telling people for sure this is going to happen.
Should we have the financial disclaimer?
Yeah, that pops up. Should just put the ticker right at the bottom.
This is not financial advice.
Yeah.
So
your next t-shirt.
No, but we could talk about where we think it's going to go and why we think it's going to get there.
Well, all I can say is I wouldn't have moved across the country, drove 36 hours almost straight, if I didn't think this was something bigger than anything I've ever participated in or seen someone participate in.
Yeah, you know what gives me the confidence is that we're still here.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like a huge thing when you look at all the projects that are launched. And I mean, you just go through how many tokens have been submitted into CoinGecko, and that's a process. Like you have to be semi legit to even get through CoinGecko.
Yeah.
And there's, I think, like 8,000 tokens or something. And to think that out of all those tokens, we are, close to being top 10 largest gains in the last 70 days.
Yeah.
We are, we had our pump, and then it went down to the floor. Yep. And then we just sprung right back off when we released our product. So that right there gives me like the most confidence as far as valuations.
Yeah.
So we actually are getting proper valuations done right now. Yep. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but
no, but we have offers, actually quite a few, and people are trying to actually buy into the company. Some pretty large companies actually, they're willing to, partner with us. So we don't know how that's going to go, but it is. It's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen people get so excited about something. We have, there's schools who are talking about having their students work on pieces of our project. There's professors talking about getting involved. We've been reaching out. Our outreach has been amazing, which I want to thank our sales team. Like, they're not just sales, but they're sales and outreach.
Yeah, no, they've been doing a phenomenal job lately.
And funny story, when we were originally talking to TCG CEO, one of our our salespeople, Mark, he reached out to them at the same exact time we were already talking to them. So, I mean, these guys are reaching out to some of them are reaching out to hundreds of coins per week. And I think we have 6 or 7 people on that team.
So. Yeah, no, and we're going to continue actually after this FUD hour. That's one of the top conversations that we're going to have today is how can we deliver more resources to that team specifically, because they are making a large impact right now. We want to facilitate that for them as much as we can from an infrastructural standpoint.
Yeah.
So valuation wise, we're going to get that done properly. Obviously, we have a lot of avenues that we are potentially going to be accumulating revenue from. This is where the valuation gets super tricky because to my knowledge, it's not been done before, which is the RIV protocol, where we take our profits and we purchase the token and then we distribute that token to stakeholders, the token that we just purchased. So this is why for months now, and everybody hates when I say this, I've been saying we don't need to shill StarShip like at all. Like we don't even like for selling the token wise, like we don't need to pitch buy my token. We need to focus on getting users, right? So getting users on the game, getting users on the wallet, getting them a debit card. All when we launch the DEX, getting users on there. It's all about users, because the more users we have, the more money we make. And that all then goes to purchasing our own token. So we could not grow our holders at all. And as long as we have users, because you don't have to be a holder to be a user.
Yeah.
Then you're going to continue to see a forever increase in the value of our token, because that's where our profits are going. Obviously, that's not realistic. People are going to start seeing that. I mean, StarShip is continually going up.
Yeah, we're on top of CoinMarketCal or CoinGecko.
Yeah,
we add 70 holders.
Tons of traffic. So, where I think
should we answer that question?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you answer it.
Okay.
But
so it's my personal belief that we will get close to surpassing $5 before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a really aggressive. I know people are going to say that's like super aggressive that I would even say that.
But the numbers make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you look, so I have a simulator that I sort of did on Excel, and I can tell exactly, you know, where the liquidity. I mean, this isn't difficult to do, but wherever the liquidity pool is, exactly where our valuation is going to be. So when you look at the $5 mark, as I scroll through 10,000 individual cells, when you look at the $5 mark, our liquidity pool is just around like 1.4 million. Okay. Yeah. So 1.4 million. Right now we're at 600,000. So we just need to grow our liquidity pool by a little over double, right? Which is not $600,000 in the crypto world when we're doing this well and people are noticing us. That's literally could easily just be one investor.
Yeah.
Just one investor could make us go to $5 right away. Depending on, you know,
And
how
that's
much money they
actually
put
what
in.
we see. There's people waiting for dips, but I mean, even when we were at 10, it would go to 8, and then there's investors who are waiting to buy this up, and they're waiting for dips. They're waiting for weak hands to get out or paper hands.
Yeah.
But there is money on the sidelines trying to get into this thing. I'm confident in our investors.
Yeah. If we need roughly 600,000 in net buy orders to get to $5, because I know that's always like, well, I guess $1 is the big one that people chase. So
Yeah.
$1, then $5, then 15. You know, if we only need 600,000 in positive buy orders, the question is, you know, as people purchase, like as it hits $1, you're going to see a lot of people sell probably because that was like their first goal, their first big goal.
Yeah.
And we actually want this because it drops more circulation. Like when we get these sell-offs, it brings in a lot more token into circulation that allows other buyers to get in easier. Right. So now we're just accumulating more and more because they're likely not even all selling out.
We would love to have
They're just taking
wide
profit.
range diluted.
Yeah. So it makes the token stronger. Like as we get these, like, you know, at $1, we get a little bit of a sell off. Then it starts accumulating more. And then it goes up to 3, 5. You get a little bit of a sell off. It ends up really averaging out. And that is where you don't see that one person owns, you know, 7% of the token.
And I'd like to talk about too, there's people, you know, in the NFT space who are buying rocks, just pixelated rocks for thousands and thousands of dollars. If you see those people bragging about that on Twitter, reach out to them. I've reached out to quite a few people. I'm in talks with somebody right now who is interested in a space station. But, you know, you can help in 2 ways. I prefer us to do the buybacks with that 600,000. I would rather us buy the 600,000 rather than an investor.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So how the community can help is by helping us basically shield these space stations.
Yeah, that's going to be absolutely the best way. That's why I said it's about users, right? It's about us making revenue more so than us shilling the token. That plays a lot more though to like our community, right? So our stakeholders,
yeah,
you're benefited more. Our stakeholders, when we launch our staking program, which we should talk about, not now, but
yeah,
you know, pretty soon, they are going to be almost receiving like a double dip. It's not a double dip, but sort of like
they'll get a reflection from the volume.
Yeah, and a reflection from
the Riv protocol.
The Riv protocol. So, and that's way more aggressive because there aren't going to be nearly as many people stakeholding as there are actual holders, right? Yeah. So that, and you're not getting 5% of the overall transaction. You're getting the actual token that we purchased.
Yeah.
Right. So it's way more. So
yeah,
obviously
another thing I want to shoot in here is we talked about we're going to do 30% in buybacks, but think about the 20% in marketing, what that could do for StarShip, the game, wallet, the coin, everything. We're going to be all over the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
My wife and my bank account will be very happy if
Yeah.
if we're putting 20% into marketing.
Yeah, I think for my wife, it's really just about
What I'm more talking about, because me and Asley are like just bleeding here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's time with my wife.
And when they see the accounts, we're suddenly single.
Yeah.
Half is gone.
I told my wife, I said, we'll have house money by the end of the year. And then she stopped being mad at me. So it was amazing.
Yeah, that happened. I said so too. We'll be out of debt by the end of the year. Just trust me on this.
That's awesome. Okay, so where do we go from here?
There's an interesting question in the chat if you want to.
Oh
Yeah, which one
Matt
is it?
Blanco is interjecting here. I don't know if Matt Blanco wants to come and show his face.
I'm a background guy.
Okay, all right.
Favorite way to eat carrots?
Okay, so wait, do you know this?
It's in the chat.
Okay, so I cook a lot, and I've got a special way that I like to eat carrots, which is I don't dice them, but I slice them very thin, and then I put oil and salt and pepper and red chili flakes, and then I bake them at 425 for about like 25-30 minutes. They're solid. They're perfect.
Which brings us into our next point. Jared is starting a cooking channel on YouTube, and we do have a StarShip cookbook going live.
That's
soon.
actually not bad, dude. My mom has a cookbook, so that we can just relabel.
Yeah.
No, but Matt and his wife and his daughter are coming over on Friday for dinner.
Yep.
I don't know what we're having yet, but it's going to be special. I'll do whatever your wife wants.
I love it.
Anything.
She just said no salmon because last time she got sick from it. So.
Yeah, but she's pregnant too. So
yeah.
Where did the invite go to? Which email was it? I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I sorry, it must have just gotten like lost in some encryption or something. But anytime you want to fly into
come
San
here
Diego,
anytime, man.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I want to drink beer from a horn with you.
We're going to get
he's Viking.
Right?
I don't know if he's Viking, but that sounds awesome.
Norwegian, right? Yeah, they're Vikings.
Norwegians are Vikings. We drink.
Yeah,
we only
Viking,
drink
man.
from horns.
Damn it! So I can't drink from a horn. I'm gonna have to do some background research on where my.
Haven't you seen the Viking series? They went to America at the end there, so just go for it.
The only thing I know about Vikings is from Entourage, which is where Johnny Drama was in Viking Quest. I don't know if you guys know Entourage. It was an older show on HBO.
You're dated.
So my cooking channel, it's like we shoot the deer, we throw it on the steak and on the fire. We drink some beer and we eat at the end.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see if we have any other questions here. I feel like we didn't really answer the valuation question, but to say that it is like incredibly fast, how it's incredibly likely or easy for this token to exponentially grow.
Based off the amount of people who,
I think that's it. There's no other questions.
Based off the amount of revenue that we are going to gain from the banking solution users. Like, if we had 100,000 users, I mean, there could be millions of dollars going into the liquidity pool.
Oh yeah,
month. That's just from banking.
Yeah, no, our liquidity pool will very much, and this is what's an interesting case when you look at the stock market, because like stocks are all they're all speculative, right? So they're the market saying, I'm going to sell or buy at this price, and depending on the amount of shares, the same thing as
there's no tokens. Liquidity pool, but also with the stock market, they're printing new shorts. They're printing new.
Yeah, but that's not actual like share of the company.
Yeah, but they're not an actual set limit of shares. They can increase the amount of shares, which is why you saw the GameStop thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's compliances that they have to like do with that, but anyhow, like our liquidity pool is very much going to be tied into like the proper valuation of the company, which is a really interesting model because that's not how it's done now. Not in stocks or tokens. So
It's a new way of thinking for sure.
yeah, we're definitely on a Viking quest with this one. Just
I can ask you a question, Jared. First one, how is it going with iOS on the wallet?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to do an update on that. I thought we were going to hear back yesterday. I've been like checking my phone to see if it comes in because, I just would love to get that excited on air. I don't know. Like I can't like talk to them, right? They tell you not to reach out to them. I've been releasing like the screenshots of like the conversations with me and Apple, but I reached out to them and said, hey, I need to do an update on iOS because like I said, they don't want you reaching out, like bogging up their communication channels, and that they'll just let you know when the decision is made. But it's in active review right now. So what happens like when it goes into extended review is they drop it out of in review, and then you sort of just like wait. Like this last time was 8 days. We had to wait until it was back in active review, which means that people are actively like on the app. It's been in active review for almost 48 hours, which is pretty unusual. Normally it's like 24 hours and they get back to us. So hopefully it's a good sign because last extended review, they looked at it for only 24 hours or less, and then they put it into the fourth extended review. So I reached out to them saying I need to do an update. If I do an update, is it going to interfere with the review process? Just trying to like have a legitimate conversation. And it's the same canned response. There's nothing wrong with your with your review, but like they didn't address my question at all.
I think they need somebody who's familiar with crypto to review it because this is the fourth one, right?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the fourth extended review. We did last week before they put us into the fourth extended review. We did get a notice from them that I posted to Telegram that said, we finished the preliminary review, and if you don't hear from us, then it'll go live. But then 24 hours later, they said it was extended again. So, but at least with the that was good. That they did the preliminary review and there was nothing wrong. So
there's Makuji there. We got to get Makuji back.
I tried. I saw him in the chat, and I wanted to bring him in for the health of the market because the market is moving. There's a lot of stuff. If Makuji's still watching, we should talk about this, man. We should talk about the impact of China's announcement. I keep getting chills when I think of our token. Sorry. Because, dude, like you think like when China came out with their announcement that they're banning all crypto, you saw a huge crash. Sort of not huge crash, but
our token was going up.
Dude, crazy. Like when you look at the gains that we've done against BTC and BNB, it is literally like head to toe right now chilling.
And I'm feeling pretty good today because I put in a long position last night on BNB.
Okay. So BNB popped off.
BNB, I made quite amount of money, good amount of money.
As long as Yijit doesn't.
Is he gonna buy?
Every time he buys, it goes down.
So guys, there's actually a play. If you're a trader, keep an eye out for Yijit. He's in the community. If he buys BNB, it's 100% guarantee it's going to crash. So you tell him not to buy BNB. Just send us an SVP. We'll buy it for him, and then we'll make the buy order. So
check this one. See if you want to switch to it.
Okay, looks like we're getting some live news. What is this? The teaser you want me to play?
No, it's Stuart. I sent you something direct message.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, there's some pretty cool graphics. Can we show those?
Those were just other things I think you guys already went through. Those for the game. So it should be.
It's this right here.
Yeah. You just asked if we could do that. I'll leave that.
Okay, but can we not make my name King Jared? I think someone else said that. I know. That's not.
Whatever you like to do.
Yeah.
That's why I ran it through.
Yeah. I just don't.
But those are also graphics related to the game. If you
So
want.
it's a giveaway question, but there's also a giveaway on my channel or my Twitter account. If you want to tag 3 friends in my post, this is running alongside the other Starship giveaway. But my bet is that if Starship doesn't hit $5 by the end of the year, I will be sending everyone who participated in that a special NFT that would be usable in game. So, take me up on that
Wait,
offer.
so what is this?
Basically,
Because I feel like I could totally hedge my bet on this one.
I would. So
Is it
I can make it so we don't hit $5.
Oh shit!
So I
no.
can get the NFT.
Minus Jared, he's not allowed to participate.
Okay, yeah. So what is that? I didn't totally understand what you said.
Basically, I bet that.
But how do people wager this bet?
All you got to do is tag 3 people in the comments on Twitter, retweet it, like it, and follow me on
and if
Twitter.
we don't hit $5,
then I'm sending. Oh, they need their wax address. They need to put that in the comments also. So I will be sending them a special NFT will be usable in game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like it. It's kind of secretive.
Yeah.
I don't totally understand it, but I'm down.
It's just a giveaway.
I know.
I'm sure you can do one too, which is what Stuart was talking about.
Yeah.
5 NFT packs.
You guys.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I'll match you.
Establish that if you guys are interested in that.
Yeah. All right. So Matt, which we're actually, because there's 2 Matts, we're just gonna call him Blanco. You guys will see him. He'll be on FUD Hour at some point. He's our creative director, and I've known Matt personally for over 20 years. We used to live together. He was in my wedding. Obviously, one of my best friends, and it's just he's a great addition to the team. Right now, we're really concentrated on obviously building out our San Diego office, but building a team that we know, we trust, that we already have that working relationship.
Yeah.
That we can just start scaling, which is what we're trying to set up right now.
Yeah, and we want to be able to monitor what's going on and make sure that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just better for everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we should talk about with TCG World just a little more. On the land, right?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, they need to know about purchasing it. There was questions like why that's important.
Yeah, but we don't even know when the pre-sale is, right?
I think it's whenever we say.
Should we just run the camera all day so people can just watch us talk?
Yeah, if you guys saw how crazy our day was, every day. I mean, I should just post my calendar so they can see all the calls that are scheduled.
Yeah, well, building out the studio, we could just have cameras that are just on 24/7.
Yeah.
When we're in the new office, we need live cam on the new office.
Yeah, no, definitely. But my wife would not approve that 24-hour footage.
No, on the new offices.
Yeah, in the new offices, that would be cool. I mean, we do obviously. We're gonna show you guys the office. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
But real quick, TCG World, that's a very important partnership for us. I think it's going to get us more players, within the StarShip game, but also it's going to help the investors, people who are invested in StarShip, through the payment solutions. Yeah,
so I own land, right? Okay. And I'm going to be purchasing one of the founder lands too. I talked to you about this. Mm-hmm. I'm purchasing.
Do I own some of that too, or is that just yours?
No, you guys don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to be purchasing land for my children, right? So that we can build it out. It'll be like StarShip based until my children figure out how to work the metaverse. They're 6 months and 3 years, but I'm doing that so that I can start earning income for them. So long-term investment for them, and when they hit a certain age, they can have it, then they can sell it, or and then all the money that it's accumulated for them. And really, what I want to do is the money that accumulates, I want to put into real estate for them to buy their first home and stuff in 25 years.
Yeah.
So those are cool ways to think about, long-term investments and how valuable this land can be, because we are going to be putting the Starship community through it. And so when you go through people's land and you're interacting on Starship's land,
Yep,
you're making money, like real money. So,
and if you haven't read, Facebook is basically, they think that that's the future of social media.
Oh,
it will
yeah,
be
no-
within a metaverse.
yeah, no question.
So I think they're going big on that.
Yeah.
But also the rebase token, Pulsar, follow them. If you want to participate in a token launch, that would be pretty cool. So
Yeah, no, and I mean, we're going to talk about that more
each week. Yeah.
each week. And then, obviously we'll update you guys on when the pre-sale is going to be happening, because they're waiting right now till they get the community to the right size, get all their marketing in line, because they're going to do a huge blitz.
Yep.
And so, you'll all be very aware. All right.
I love it.
We hit that hour. Full hour.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Full hour.
Yeah. And we should get like better graphics and stuff on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to fine tune this entire situation for all of you.
Do you think that this shirt's appropriate
No.
for my job?
No. I think you should be wearing a suit.
Okay.
You need to send me one.
Somebody did have a
But
Oh, okay.
I thought the pre-sale is after they sell platinum plots. Is that correct?
I guess that's correct, right?
So I will double check on that. It should be the person I deal with. His name is Eric. He's in our Telegram. You definitely can ask him.
Yeah. Reach out to Eric. It's Eric Chan, right?
So then Queen Jared. Yes, that's what I want.
Queen Jared.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
Stuart
Eric
there
Chan.
again.
Reach out to Eric. He gets a commission, I believe, for selling plots. He's like the TCG realtor.
Yeah, he is.
So we love Eric for introducing us to TCG. So, let's return the favor and, give him a little bit of business.
Okay, Michael is making sense here. He's saying, that logically makes sense what Michael's saying in the chat. He asked if the pre-sale is after the sellout of the platinum plots. We said, I don't know. That's when gold goes live, at least their gold plots. So
Yep.
yes, it should go logically at that time,
And
but I don't know for sure. So let's, get.
And if the founders don't buy them all, then they would go to the community, right? They can purchase them.
I mean, if I can, I'm just going to buy. If the founders don't buy them all, I'm just going to buy them all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like my plan right now, but we'll see.
Obviously, we can't say everything yet, but this is very valuable for people, this partnership.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no question. Not just for Starship, but for you personally.
Yeah.
I mean, Metaverse is going to blow up.
He says, buy a gold farm too. I guess the farms.
The farms are what you want.
Yeah, the farms are where it's at.
Yeah, you definitely want. Here's the thing with the farms, though.
I actually bought 3 plots there.
You bought 3?
I actually bought 3 plots of land. Yeah, I needed some land.
Did you buy them?
Mine is up north though.
I'm going to tell my wife that I got her a house, and then I'm going to bring her to the desktop so she can check out her. Yeah, it's in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I bought 4, and I bought you 2.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, good fun hour.
Yeah.
Okay, we will. I don't know what next week's going to be about, but it's a surprise to you as it is to us. Do we have time? We've never done this in person.
Guys, can we talk about how we should close this in the community? Let's do that later.
Yeah, it should be
we
like
need like a line.
It should be like an outro that this guy makes.
Okay. All right, Asley. Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Take care.
Take care.
Everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You
Bye.
can close it if you want.